ladies and gentlemen. Because Grandma did say to me, just before Christmas, that if the youngsters are putting on a bit of a show and doing solo spots, that she thought that I ought to do likewise to keep up appearances. So, with a little bit of a challenge, I'm about to do a recitation that was made famous by the late Stanley Holloway. Oh, shoot! Oh, right. Good evening, do come in. Welcome and welcome. Some of them have already heard this, so I hope you'll excuse. And I thought I'd better do it now, because if I keep on drinking, I might forget my words.
Yes. But it might be funnier.
It's entitled Albert and the Lion. There's a famous seaside place called Blackpool, what's noted for fresh air and fun. And Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom went there with young Enoch. Albert! Got the wrong kid, didn't I? Went there with young Albert, their son. A grand little lad was young Albert, all dressed in his best, quite a swell. He had a stick with an horse's head handle, the finest that Poundland could sell. Now they soon got fed up.
They didn't think.
They soon got fed up with the ocean. They didn't think much of the ocean. It's the same thing. They didn't think much of the ocean. The waves were fiddling and small. There were no shipwrecks, and nobody drowned. In fact, there was nothing to laugh at all. So, seeking further amusement, they bought tickets and they went to the zoo, where there was lions and tigers and camels. And there's some real ale and sandwiches too. Now there was a old lion there called Wallace. His nose was all covered in scars. He lay there in a somnolent posture with the side of his face against the bars. Now Albert had heard all about lions, how they was ferocious and wild, and to see him lying so peaceful, well, it didn't seem right to the child. So straight away the brave little fella, without showing a morsel of fear, he took his stick with the horse's head handle and he poked it in Wallace's ear. Now, you could tell the lion didn't like it, because giving a kind of a growl, he pulled Albert inside the cage with him, and he swallowed the little lad whole. Now, Pa, I got that right, Pa, who'd seen the occurrence, he didn't know what to do next, and turning around to Mother, he said, young lions, Albert. And Mother said, sorry, I gotta get this right. And Mother said, I'm not vexed.
Then
Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom, quite rightly when all said and done, complained to the animal keeper that the lion had eaten their son. Now, the keeper, he was quite nice about it. And he said, well, what a nasty mishap. Are you sure it's your son that he's eaten? And Pa said, are we sure? See thee, here's his cap. The manager had to be sent for. She's the bloody manager. The manager had to be sent for. And he came and said, what's to do? And Pa said, oh, God.
Careful.
And Pa said, no lions, et there, Albert. Didn't he?
Yes.
And Pa said, he's et there, Albert. And him in his Sunday clothes too.
Mother?
And Mother said, quite right, young fella. I think it's a crime and a sin that your lions et there, Albert, and after we've paid to come in, the manager had to be sent for,
Wanted no trouble.
and he wanted no trouble.
He took out his purse.
He took out his purse straight away, and he said, how much to settle the matter? And Pa said, well, how much do you usually pay? And Mother said, when she thought what had happened to her, Mother then got a bit awkward. And when she thought what had happened to her son,
Albert had gone.
eh?
When her Albert had,
Where her Albert had gone. Now, somebody's got to be summoned. Well, that was decided upon. So off they go to the police station. In front of the magistrate's chap. And Pa told him what had happened. And to prove it, he showed him his cap. Now, the magistrate gave his opinion, said he thought that, no. The magistrate gave his opinion, and he thought that no one was really to blame, and he hoped that the Ramsbottoms would have many more sons to their name. At that, Mother got right blazing. And thank you, sir, kindly, said she, to spend all our lives raising children to feed your bloody lions, not me.
Well done, Dad. Very good.
Now I can have a drink.
You deserve it. Well done.
Well done.
Did you write that?
No.